we need to find A, that is the area under the curve f of x between A and B. We usually do this by integrating f of x from A to B, but the function we have is difficult to integrate. We can find this area approximately by using numerical method. We don't need to integrate the complicated function. In this video, we will learn what the trapezoidal rule of integration is. We know A and B, the lower and upper limits of the integration. Since we also know f of x, we can find the function values at A and B, that is f of A and f of B. If we draw a straight line from the point A, f of A to B, f of B, the area under this line is approximately equal to the blue area that we need. The red area under the line is in the shape of a trapezoid. So we need to find the area of this trapezoid. Hence the name trapezoidal rule of integration. We can calculate the area of the trapezoid in at least two ways, geometrically and using calculus. First, we will use geometry. The area of trapezoid is 1/2 times the sum of the length of the parallel lines times the perpendicular distance between the parallel lines. The length of the parallel lines are f of A and f of B. The perpendicular distance between them is B minus A. So the area is B minus A by 2 times f of A plus f of B. That is, integration from A to B f of x into dx is approximately equal to upper limit minus lower limit by 2 times the sum of the function value at lower limit and upper limit. We get the area without integration just by calculating f of A and f of B and using them in the formula. It is very convenient. Next, let's use calculus to find the area of the trapezoid. How can we find the area under the line using calculus? If f1 of x is the equation of this line, then the area is integration A to B f1 of x into dx. And this area is approximately equal to the blue area that we need. Now let's evaluate the integral f1 of x from A to B. For this, we need f1 of x, that is the equation of the line. We know 2 points the line is passing through, that are A, f of A and B, f of B. So we use the 2-point equation of the line y minus y1 equal to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1 times x minus x1, or y equals to y1 plus y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1 times x minus x1. x1 and y1 are A and f of A, x2 and y2 are B and f of B. Substituting the line equation in terms of A, B, f of A and f of B in the integral, we get integration from A to B f of A plus f of B minus f of A over B minus A times x minus A into dx. Integral of f of A is f of A times x, limits from A to B, plus in the second term f of B minus f of A over B minus A is a constant and remains same, and the integral of x minus A is x minus A whole squared over 2, limits from A to B. In the next step, let's evaluate limits. Substituting first the upper limit and next the lower limit in place of x and subtracting them, we get f of A times B minus f of A times A. Plus, in the next term, substituting the upper limit B, we will get f of B minus f of A over B minus A times B minus A whole squared over 2. If we substitute the lower limit A in place of x, the term becomes 0, so let's not write it. Taking f of A common from the first two terms, we get f of A times B minus A. In the next term, the B minus A in the denominator and the 1 in the numerator gets cancelled. So we have f of a times b minus a plus f of b minus f of a times b minus a over 2. Let's simplify this by taking b minus a over 2 common from the two terms. So we will be left with 2 times f of a from the first term plus f of b minus f of a from the second term. 2 times f of a minus f of a is f of a. Finally, integration a to b f of x into dx is approximately equal to b minus a over 2 times f of a plus f of b. This is the same as the formula for the area we got by using geometry. We used calculus because in the next numerical method of integration, the Simpson 1/3 rule, we will find the approximate area by integrating a second order function. So this is kind of an introduction to the process. Let's see one example. Let's find the area under the curve 5x e power minus 2x between 0.4 and 1.2. The area we need to calculate is bounded by the curve f of x, x-axis, the lower limit 0.4 and the upper limit 1.2. The trapezoidal rule for finding the area is b minus a over 2 times f of a plus f of b. A is 0.4 and b is 1.2. Now substituting for a in f of x, we get f of a equals to 0.0987 and substituting b, we get f of b equals to 0.5443. Substituting these values of a, b, f of a and f of b in the formula, we get an approximate area value as 0.5772. The correct value of the area is 0.6254. The difference in the values of area is because of this yellow region above f1 of x and below f of x. Relative true error epsilon t, it is equal to true value minus approximate value over true value times 100. The relative true error is 7.7%. This is large error. We must minimize this error. We can do that by applying the trapezoidal rule more than once between the lower limit and upper limit. In the following video, we will derive the multiple segment trapezoidal rule. We hope you have enjoyed this video as much as we enjoyed making it. Like, share and subscribe for more such content. Let us know in the comments below on what concepts should our next video be. This is Alpha Theta Epsilon.